Oh, y'all ain't about this life. Oh, y'all ain't about this life. You know, we is most definitely about this life. Do. Y'all most definitely about this life. We trying to see. We trying to see. Because we is live on both mobile. No, we not doing that. Everywhere we go out, ooh, everywhere we go out, everybody is in the building. Know what I'm talking about? Talking about my people is in the building already. I love it when y'all show up. Here they come. Right when I get to set the stream on, they start popping up at the house. You know what I'm talking about? Donnie LA is in the building. Gino is in the building. Miss Jenkins is in the building. Oh, we finna go down. And here they come, Lord have mercy. Here they come.
Hey, Jack. Gabe's basket is so big.
Yeah, Gabe's basket is nice.
Right? They love him. Why can I have friends like that?
I'm gonna tell y'all about my yesterday.
They love you.
My yesterday was not all that great. How the song go? Oh boy.
Oh, my baby.
Look, man, yesterday was bananas. We got the red zone up on the big screen. But we gonna pop the game out in a minute. The Browns game ain't started on my joint yet. Cause you know I got the NFL network, so they ain't popped them up yet. What's up, Nicole? Nicola is in the house. Pamela Smith is in the house. GA is in the house. Y'all know we finna talk bad because this Interception Sunday. Y'all know how it's finna go down. I ain't even got my water because I had some people over here. Because I was going to drop a video and then we had a little company. So, you know, your boy wasn't able to get everything done. Oh, he wide open. How you little people's wide open? Oh, my God. Oh, they got the Bills and Tampa still on. Yeah, I got the red zone on. So we just going to rock it out like that. Oh, that was almost a pick. All the way from the Netherlands. Donnie King is in the building. I'm finna tell y'all about my yesterday. That's why we started 15 minutes before the show. We got this thing popping. Because I'm gonna tell y'all a story about my yesterday, and it wasn't all that cool, but it popped off. But before we get the story popping, I am going to go get my drink because I just had company at the house. I ain't even get a chance to set up like I want to set up. You know. So I'm finna go get my drink. Oh, he made that. Okay. Tie game, Panthers and the Falcons tied up 27-27. He just kicked a deep one. And why you got my apple pie?
This ain't apple pie.
What kind of pie that is?
Strawberry cream.
Oh, you can have that. We're not doing that.
Strawberry cream.
We're not doing that.
Okay, you gotta scoop.
Wait a minute.
You gotta scoop
Mackenzie.
so I can be seen.
Y'all better come get this little girl.
So nice.
I'm already sipping my beverage. Please join me, Miss Bridget Maxey. I am going to join you. I seen you in FB Teens earlier this morning. I hear the stadium is empty. It might be empty, Miss McGee. It might be empty. Look, like I got a wounded soldier back there. I'm going to tell y'all about the wounded soldier in a minute. Y'all let me go get my drink first. My daughter is right here. So y'all can talk to her. Houston won. Yeah, I saw it.
Hey, EJ, you need to put a shirt on before you get by that.
Then the naked boy, go put some clothes on. Give me my check.
Hey, Chad. Got my champagne. Hey, guys. It's so hot in here. Good Lord. Gabe, you okay? Which route was this? Oh, it's the one I did. This one? Look normal. I look loud. Chat, y'all not gonna say nothing? Oh, hey girl. What was he gonna tell him about the wounded soldier? What was they gonna tell him?
4 if you like turtles.
Let's keep the chat related to Fortnite. Ain't no cute. Let's keep the chat related to Fortnite. Okay, he just went and put on
What's
the shirt.
going on, chat? What's going on, man? How y'all been?
In the copy.
Go get my basket so they can show them right now.
No, Gabe. No. Your basket is nice though. I'm gonna take that blanket.
No, you know?
I'm joking.
That's
Sweetie.
the heated one.
Come on, bro.
What?
I think, yeah.
Oh, the Bills won.
The
In
Bills
the car?
lost.
The Bills won.
Oh.
Hey, my team's the Bills. The Buffalo.
4 if the Bills suck.
44, Gabe. 44 to
Said 4
32.
if the Bills suck.
Bro,
All
the Bills-
y'all.
All y'all look alike? No, we literally don't.
Chill, no.
Chill out. We don't. We
No.
literally don't.
Bro, I need them to go off. Let's see what the fantasy looking like. I'm finna show y'all the fantasy.
The fantasy looking like me getting out of here and taking these boots off. It's hot.
Those aren't even boots.
They're slippers
Look,
that the queen bought with
Who are these?
little snacks. Yes, basically. In so many words, we have shirts made. Hey, bro, nobody cares.
bro, no, I'm showing them my fantasy. Look, you made me scroll, bro.
I don't think they like him.
No, they like me and mommy. Face,
Yeah,
smile,
I'm
and
right
everything.
here.
Wow.
The vertical is crazy.
What kind of snacks y'all got over here? Nothing.
We got Skittles. We got
Well,
gummy
Gabe
bears.
got snacks. We don't have nothing.
Yeah, we
Gabe's
don't
the one
got
that's
nothing.
crippled. His
He's
friends came and
hurt.
got. He's hurt. So his friends and his parents, they got him snacks. Ooh, this tripping me out.
Nice to
And
meet
I got
you,
Khalid-
family.
and
Nice
I got
to
a
meet
lot
you
of-
too, man. Nice to meet y'all too.
If it's heated, Gabe, I'm gonna need to see that. But honestly, though, I'm gonna just buy a new heating pad.
No, for real, like the Steelers lost.
Yes, EJ,
The
they
Steelers-
ain't worth
the
nothing.
Steelers
Jamar
won.
the Bengals.
And then
No snacks on Tuesday.
no snacks. We little snacks, but we got no snacks. Look, and the Panthers and Atlanta
They in
tied,
overtime. They in overtime right now.
but they basically tied. It ain't no point.
No, it is a point going to overtime.
The Eagles play today.
Yeah, at
yes.
8:20.
At
The
8.
Eagles are going to beat the
No,
Lions.
They gonna beat the Lions.
They play at 7.
Ooh,
They
that's
play
like
at
Uncle Stacy.
Uncle Stacy, yeah. They play at
Oh,
7.
we gotta beat them.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
We
We
gotta
gotta
beat
go
them.
over to their house.
Mm-mm.
Well, we gotta talk to mom about that. But I don't think
Not
that's
the
gonna
lip
happen.
grab.
Yes, because he's trying to tell all the business. Stop. Where you going?
Where you going?
Oh, he went and got candy out of his pocket.
Bro,
My friend
What
was gonna hang
are
out
the-
with me.
what are the Cardinals doing? Can y'all pass it to the tight end?
Talk to us about Dillon Gabriel.
Bye. The only Gabriel I know is this one right here.
All right,
Dillon
bro.
Gabriel is.
The Lions are not
He's
going to win.
mid.
You need to stop that. How much do you want to bet? We can bet that right now. No, we can't. I don't
Wait.
have money.
I have
Okay,
100.
listen.
The Lions are not
Listen.
going to win.
Listen.
$100. Come on.
Listen.
Oh, so that's what was in that car.
Listen. So I think Shedeur Sanders should start because Dillon Gabriel has been messing up for the past couple games.
Dillon Gabriel, they say Dillon Gabriel been messing up
If you
the whole season. If you want to be real.
Yes, if you watch the games, like he's been
But
doing
I don't
terrible.
like.
But there's some things that Shedeur Sanders needs to work on.
Big
but
Snacks
Shedeur-
is going to go get the snacks for all.
But Shedeur Sanders needs to be put in the game so he can get more opportunities.
Yeah, he need more playtime. But they don't
So he
like
can-
Shedeur, first of all, because they think that first of all his daddy Dillon, so they think that
Yeah,
and they played
They
with
always
him
hate on
during
him.
they played with him during what was that?
Preseason.
Preseason, not even preseason.
but first game preseason he did
Let's
good.
give Jalen Milroe a
Hey,
chance.
hey, back up.
Let's give Jalen Milroe a chance.
Back up. We not getting Jaden Mirror ain't about that. Like, y'all get out my. What in the world?
They were
What?
talking
We
to us.
just
They
talking-
like us
they
more than
talking
you.
to us.
Bye.
No, you don't have to adjust my mic.
They like us more than you. You gotta go.
Get out.
Chat, we're getting kicked out. Chat, help us. Chat, save us. Gabriel, your Gabriel is the only Gabriel we recognize. Exactly. Not Dillon. This game. Woo!
Lord have
Mommy,
mercy.
go say hey to the chat.
Lord have mercy. Is it game time yet?
No.
We got 4 minutes till it's game
Okay,
time.
we were talking about Shador.
For who?
Y'all was talking about Shador
And
Yeah.
Jalen
Mom, go say
Milroe.
hey to the chat.
and Jalen Mirror.
Because he is him up there.
Hey, chat.
What?
Hey, chat.
Lord have mercy.
Hello.
Lord have mercy. Y'all help a brother out.
Let's see if my friend is in there.
Y'all
Who your friend?
come help a brother out, please.
Is your friend Bridget?
I don't care, McKean.
No.
It is mine.
That's Apple.
It's mine. She gave it to me.
Twin
She
one.
said you can have it.
Twin two.
Your Gabriel is the only Gabriel we recognize.
Oh, it started. Because they were talking about Dillon Gabriel.
Oh.
I am
No,
not
they
behind.
said he's Gabriel.
No, I know.
Are you behind
they
that?
said, tell us
I
your
ain't
thoughts on Dillon
behind.
Gabriel. And we was like, the only Gabriel we recognize is that guy.
Mama, we won. We can take it back.
So, Eagles play the Lions tonight. Why you didn't tell me?
No,
I'm winning.
I ain't behind. It ain't started on my channel yet.
My whole team was
it started up there.
Well, yeah.
That game started up there.
It started on the red zone.
have the ball. Remember that?
It started on the red zone. Why it ain't started on the NFL Live TV?
Okay, bro. Let me say.
They said we all look alike. It's already 4-1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Let's go, Ravens.
Right.
All right, we in here.
EJ.
All right, we up. We up. Third and 1, boys and girls. Here we go. Little Dillon. Ain't no QB sneak. He ain't big enough for that.
Hey, our friend right here. Yes, hey Journey. Hey, there she is. Hello.
All that beautiful chocolate.
Yeah, they stuffed him up. I don't know how, but they stuffed him up. Oh, we going on 4th and 1. They going on 4th and 1.
Ready?
Hey, y'all been gone. 4th and 1. We know that. He got that. He got that. Flag on the play. Somebody was offside. It was an automatic first down. Somebody was offside. Lined up in the neutral zone.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
False start. Oh, they done did it again. False start. Well, bring on the punt team.
You look like you ain't got enough chairs.
I know, right?
I'm not bringing my chair down.
We take it over.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'll bring my chair down here. Don't got what's wrong. I'll be back.
And then he's sitting in my chair.
Oh.
We brought on the punt team. 4th and 1. Yeah.
Ow.
Put it down.
That's so icy.
Put the white down, bro.
Yo, I just wear this to the home country.
Yeah.
Oh, I see myself.
Oh my God.
I see myself.
3 and out. 4 and out. I called y'all, told y'all this is Interception Sunday.
Yes, we intercepted.
Because little Dillon gonna go out here and try to throw all these passes, and it ain't gonna work out the way he think it is. The Ravens gonna be sitting on a lot of stuff, and it's gonna turn out real bad for little Dillon about the second quarter.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna need for y'all to dedicate the baby girl because she be killing me. I need y'all to put something on it.
I know. I'll be real tall.
I need for y'all to put something on it because baby girl in college and baby girl be hurting her brother pockets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to see your Christmas list, McKean. You showed it to me. Put it up. No.
Mackenzie.
You gotta read it. I already bought that. I'm gonna buy that.
Look at you got Coach bags and stuff.
It's only one bag.
I see 2 Coach things on there. Oh my club. Man, get away from me. See what I'm talking about, y'all?
But I did something in my phone.
See what I'm talking about? We had a commercial on the game. So, you know.
Hey, have you seen those curves by Sean?
No. No. Y'all, we finna come back and Lamar finna get the ball, put up 7 real quick. And
Oh,
it's,
yeah. Okay. You can have the chair now.
and it's gonna be real.
Oh, we'll be back.
What up, Clyde? My youngest is 22 with 2 children. My oldest is 30 with 2 children. Okay, Miss Jenkins, I got you. Well, my youngest is 12. And speaking of that 12-year-old, yesterday, y'all know I told y'all we was going to San Antonio for his football tournament. Look at Lamar. Real thing, Lamar. And first play of the game yesterday. There, QB hit him coming across the middle with on the slant. And he take the slant and he is gone. Full touchdown. Get in the end zone. And after we in the end zone, the little boy pushed him. So when he goes down to break his fall, he break his damn arm. Break 2 bones in his wrist. First play of the game. Now, I'm already mad because he shouldn't have pushed him anyway because it was a touchdown. But he injured him. He break his arm. So now I'm spending damn near all of yesterday in the hospital because they done booking him up. Pissed me off. My yesterday was horrible. You know, they ain't gonna show the stadium. So now the little snacky poo hurt. He boogied up. Now I gotta go to the orthopedic doctor tomorrow and see what we gonna do. It was just a lot yesterday. I had to drive all the way back from San Antonio with him pouting, hurting, in pain, crying, half asleep, half awake. Football season gone. Just basketball season just started. He ain't gonna get to play. So he just mad all the way around yesterday. So I'm mad. It was just a bad day yesterday. Here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, how you just gonna push this there water like that? No, they ain't put the stadium up yet. Well, it ain't that empty. It ain't full, but it ain't empty either. You know, they showed a shot. It ain't full, but it ain't all that empty. You know, we got people. Cheap as them damn tickets was. And plus, even if you ain't a fan of Cleveland, you can't turn down the chance to see Lamar live. You know, you can't turn down a chance to see Lamar live. It ain't full, but it ain't all that. Everybody in the lower bowl, they brought everybody down. They double teaming Miles. They double teaming Miles like it ain't nothing. He can get Tylenol. He can get Tylenol. He had an ibuprofen around 1:30. Yeah, they got the lower bowl. It looks like they probably brought everybody down from the cheap seats and put them all at the bottom. And they just told them, hey, y'all can move down here. Miss Dawn Adams has entered the building. Oh my God. Hey! I'm gonna put everybody outside. I'm gonna put them all outside because they just mad and they're making all types of damn noise. Ooh, Derrick Henry, y'all better do something. Hold on, let me close my door. What's up, Carmen? If we deep in the game, I don't know if they started booing yet. I ain't heard them. They gonna do it is, so. Yeah, it's gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. Slip. This game is not gonna be close. It's gonna be a blowout. I don't even know if Cleveland gonna keep it interesting. because you can't. That's what I do. They gonna run the balls. As long as they can't stop the run, they gonna run it. As long as they can't stop the run, they gonna run the ball. I'm finna put my red zone channel up on the screen. I'm gonna split my screen. Incomplete. Put my red zone up. Derrick Henry doing the doggone thing. Oh, we know. Lamar in the 5. We had the 5. Yeah, they put people. They made everybody come down and put them at the bottom of the stadium. All them people didn't buy them seats. Everybody that was at the top, they brought them down to the bottom. They brought them all the way down because they didn't want to have to have that stadium looking real empty, like, you know what I'm saying? So they shot everybody else. Told everybody, most of the people down at the top, y'all come on down here to the bottom. Y'all gonna get good seats today, because we don't want it looking spacious. We don't want it looking spacious up in here, you know. We on national TV. We don't want to be looking like ain't nobody at the football game. Myles Garrett just got another sack. 3-0 Baltimore. Say Tony asked people not to boo. Oh, they gonna boo. They don't care nothing about Tony Grossi. They don't care nothing about Tony Grossi. It's gonna be some booing going on. Myles with the sack. Myles with the sizzack. Myles with the sizzack. Let the swim move on him. And then you got Derrick Henry trying to block Myles Garrett like that's going to work. Myles a beast. Is all I'm saying. You really can't. You can't put Derrick Henry in that type of position. He's a running back. He is not a deep offensive tackle. And blocking Myles Garrett is like trying to block 15 refrigerators. You can't do that. You really just can't do that. You just really can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just not gonna block Myles like that. Say Dillon look scary. yeah. He ain't seen scary yet. Wait till they start hitting him. It could work if you guard chip block him with no. Not with him on a full bull rush like that coming around the corner. Ain't nothing Derrick Henry can do with that. The game is on everyone's shoulders except Dollar Bill. No, it's squarely on his shoulder. He the quarterback. It's his job. Ain't nobody else's job but his. It ain't on nobody else's shoulders but Dillon. Dillon gonna have to stand 10 toes down and do what he's supposed to do. What you got, Bo? Ooh, ball bandit. Kansas City and Denver playing too. Just so y'all know, Kansas City and Denver is on the screen in the red zone. And now we switch to the Rams and Seattle. Oh, he got all day in the pocket. I thought he was going to crush it. We coming back. Sanders is the only QB they have that has ever been successful without a good offensive line. I keep trying to make that point, but people don't seem to understand that. They act like Dillon isn't true. Garrett Neves will be out there if I'm blocking him off the backfield. Now, you can't chop him like that. You can't chop him like that. And he'll step over top of you anyway. Garrett big, but he ain't slow. Miles big, but he ain't slow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Corley with the return. What we doing? Oh, well. That didn't end well. Cleveland ball on the 33. Here we go. Here comes the crew. Richie is in the building. Happy Sunday business. Let's see if Dollar General puts all the points on the board. The aunties will wait. Shout out to the CU aunties. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And since we play in Baltimore, shout out to all the CU aunties. You know what I'm saying? Quincy Junkins got him a big run up the middle, doing the doggone thing. Which is doing the doggone thing. But what are they going to do? Oh, he got outside. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna need that all day. That's the only way you keep Dillon from being able to throw the ball. Ooh, he got them. He got them 8mm on, boy. Them things looking nice. He got them 8mm on. That's a bad man. Future top 5 running back. Yeah, Yuck is bad, dog. Yuck is run that rock like it ain't nothing. We should do the doggone thing. Yeah. Devontae scored for the Rams. Dillon going right on it. Uh-oh, here we go. And They booing him already. They booing him already. There go the boo. They just booing little Dillon. Yeah, they got the 12. Put your 12 up. They got the 12 size up, boy. Dillon don't stand a chance. You better run the football, man. You better run. Oh, Dillon Sampson. Dillon Sampson around the corner. They is running the football like it ain't nothing. But see, this is where the problem come in. They go to 12. They got 12 on the screen. See, but as long as they getting 3-4, as long as they getting 3-4 a run. Yeah, they might run the ball 100 times this game. Dillon might get 3 passes all together without nothing else being done. But Roquan back there just roaming like, yeah. Look at Dillon. He changing the play. Yeah, he changed it to a run. He changed it to a run. He changed the play to a run, dog. Why didn't you change that to a screenplay? You know they coming, so I would have changed it to a screenplay. But we gonna see. The Roquan Smith back there roaming like, just throw it on this side of the ball. Look at that. You in the red zone and you won't even go for the first down. Or three tie. Yeah, I know. I got my red zone over here. I can see it. Look at him, man. There you go with them check downs. We're going to need you to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage, not past the first down marker, not just behind the first down marker. We don't need you to throw the ball up there. You in the red zone. You on the 7. Throw the ball in the end zone. Do something. Try to make something happen. Try to win the game. But he ain't even doing that. He ain't attempted to do that. Dillon Gabriel scared to play football. Why is he in the NFL? Oh, he going deep, my homie. Denver and Kansas City playing, just so y'all don't know. Seattle and the Rams are playing. Seattle and the Rams are playing, and it's like Dillon ain't even on Windows 97, dog. Dillon ain't even on. We still on floppy disk messing with Dillon. We still using CD-ROMs. You know what I'm saying? We still back in the day where you gotta pull your little floppy disk out if you want to put some more information in the computer and put a new floppy disk in, and then we gonna run that program. You know, we still on Commodore 64. He ain't even made it to Microsoft era yet. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. That's where we at. We ain't even made it to. Oh, Commodore era. We still ain't made it to Microsoft era on Oregon Trails. That's where we at. You know, we still on Atari 2600 and ColecoVision. We ain't even made it to Nintendo yet. You know what I'm saying? We still over here. We still on Sega. Not Genesis, Sega. That one. We ain't even upgraded yet. We still back there. That's what kind of drive power he got. Some kind of, man, y'all don't get Dillon Gabriel ass out this game. He ain't worth the crap. I'm talking about we still back there when Pac-Man was the game that you wanted to play. When we was putting quarters, going to the arcade, dropping quarters in there. You know what I'm saying? Bigger Figure is in the building. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even out there. You know what I'm saying? Hopscotch Dillon. Yeah, that part. Lil Dillon running on Texas Instruments. That part. He's still on TI. Calculator, everything. We ain't even upgraded yet. Pretty soon you won't have to get rid of this Commodore and switch to Microsoft. Not Windows 96, 95. Not that one. We on AOL dial-up. You know they used to send you them little cards in the mail. You can get you 30 minutes for free of online services. And while you online, your mama pick up the phone and everything disconnect. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. We on dial-up. We ain't even running on fiber optic yet. We still on dial-up. We ain't even got there. You got to advance your system. You got to upgrade. You got to do the doggone thing. You see, that's a pass, Lamar. That's how you throw the football to the open receiver. Just throw it to him. He keep going, first down, let go. Dillon can't do that. If he ain't crossed the middle, he don't even see it. And that's a shame. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Ah. It's I just want to know, as a team, right? As a team, we the Cleveland Browns, as a team, we're supposed to be trying to get better year after year after year. How, as a head coach, can Kevin Stefanski keep justifying putting Dillon Gabriel in the league? You can't. You can't tell us Shedeur ain't ready. He was ready when he got there. We already knew that. He was the most NFL-ready quarterback in the draft. Period. Full stop. But all we keep hearing you tell Mary Kay them that he ain't ready. That's the message that you keep trying to send out. Now, when he go out here in the next quarter or two, because Dillon gonna throw, if he ever throw the ball past the line of scrimmage, it's gonna be a pick. Well, they highlighting Carson Swift. Okay. You almost got that thing, Lamar. You almost got that thing. Lamar could have made that, bro. Just get ready. We don't get this right. Don't make it. Get little Dillon back out there. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't see Shedeur getting to play today unless Dillon gets hurt. Yeah, we already know Romeo. We already know. He ain't getting in the game unless they just take Gabriel's complete head off. I don't care if Dillon throw 10 picks today. Shedeur Sanders will not see the field. We already know. Emmitt Smith out here tap dancing like a superstar. Now, I remember Carson got that dang on Colorado game, UCLA game. Had them twins at the end. Yeah, them boys. Ooh, that UCLA game was rough. They were like Shedeur ass. That UCLA game, boy, that was a rough one right there, boy. I don't know how he made it through that one. That was just bad. I mean that. Whew. Did you see Tony Gross video to the fans don't boo? I heard about it and I saw a little piece of it, and I'm like, yeah, they gonna boo the shit out of him. They don't care what you saying, Tony. Every time he touch the field, he gonna get it because they don't want him out there. Every time he touch the field, they gonna boo shit out of him. They don't care. They don't care. Let's put up these ESPN stats. Let me get this stat track out. Let's get the stat track up here. We usually have it up here. We ain't got it up here. My bad, y'all. We usually have the game cast up here. I don't know why we tripping. I don't know why I'm tripping. But we gonna get it popped out. We gonna pop it out. You know what I'm saying? The twins from UCLA, both of them got drafted. Dillon with his throw. Okay. Okay, Mr. Tillman. That's what we doing. That's one. That's one. But are we gonna get two? That's all I'm saying. They running the ball. Ain't no doubt about that. But when Joe Patonio get pushed in your lap, ain't nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? You push your front guard, your left guard, right at your feet. How you get blown off the ball that bad? How you get blown off the ball that bad? You shouldn't get blown off the ball that bad. Let's go. Now you gotta throw the ball, Dillon. Oh, and there's the second boo. Saggy Poo. There goes the Saggy Poo. Yeah, that's a straight sack. Cam Robinson got hurt. It's starting to get rough. The boys are starting to feel themselves. That's all I'm saying. It don't take but 1 or 2 series. You got to get that angst off you and get that feeling back in you and get ready to play football. You know what I'm saying? And now the Ravens are settled in and they starting to feel themselves. They starting to understand, yeah, we know what this offense is going to do. We know what this offense is about. It's a little different than what we played them earlier this season because they had Flacco. But now we can figure it out a little different. We watched the film, and he looked just like he looked when he was on the field. Now they touch it. You see, when they start touching it, right? Start getting happy in the pocket. Start getting a little scared. Start being a little chicken. Start getting a little bit uncomfortable. And now, that first sack, the second one, after the second one, oh, boy, it's going to get real bad. After the second one, it's going to get rough. And now, he's going to come back and get on the center, and they're going to be booing the shit out of it. They're going to boo the shit out of him, and then what's next? They get him uncomfortable. He start getting the happy feet. Then the interception start coming. Then what you gonna do? Because now you can let the Ravens settle in. They start to feeling themselves a little bit. They starting to understand that, yeah, we got him a little frazzled. Now we gonna give him the razzle dazzle. And then our DBs can eat. But that's all they want to do is get it to where the DBs can eat. Here we go. They want to get him comfortable. So he throw the little screen out on 3rd and 18. You throw the screen, get you a few yards, and get off the field. But they don't want Dillon to try to go downfield, but they know it's a pick-a-lily. It's a pick-a-six. We going the other way. Because, you know, it's going to get a little rough. So we don't put the ball on off and they can live. Oh, they put the ball. They got it back. They got it back. LeJohntay. LeJohntay, you can't do that. But now we got to see what Lil Dillon going to do with the ball. Come on, LeJohntay. It's a little windy down there, but you gotta hold it together. All right. You see who they got in the backfield. What we doing? What we doing? Why we doing all that? Violation of the substitution rule. Okay. Violation Violation. All right, let's see what we're going to do. They throw that ball. What are you going to do when your guards are getting blown up? The guards are getting blown off the ball. I mean, they just getting blown off the ball like it ain't nothing. It is. You can't. Oh my God. You're getting blown off the ball every doggone time, dog. Fourth and goal. We're going to get us a piccalilli. Oh, what a catch. Okay, Jackson Smith and Jigba. This game, I told y'all, I've been telling y'all for weeks how easy it is to figure out what they're going to do. It is so easy to figure out what the Browns are going to do. It is so easy to figure out what the Browns are going to do. Jackson Smith and Jigma just had a hell of a catch on the sideline. The man is incapable of scoring. He's scared to a piece of the red zone. This is track. This is bad. This is bad. But you can see how hard that wind is blowing down there in that bowl. And the wind is just trapped down there. When you're on the football field in the stadium, if you're on a football field in the stadium, when you are down on the field, I know in the stands, you can feel that wind, right? But the wind on the field, it doesn't get bad until you get ready to throw the ball above people's head. And that's when the wind becomes a variable and it starts catching the ball and can move the ball around. But if you have enough velocity and you can throw the ball like a real football player, it don't bother the ball all that much because the ball cuts through the wind. But with Dillon, with little tiny hands and small body, you have to be able, he can't do it. He don't have the power. He don't have the velocity. And just like you saw on that little bitty 22-yard touchdown last week to Jerry Jeudy, the ball hangs in there. You probably can find this game streaming on YouTube somewhere. You are so correct, Rich. If Shedeur was in the game, that's a touchdown. Because one thing about Mr. Sanders in the red zone, it's money all day, every day. And he know how to get it in there. Tight window, big window, feet. It don't matter. He put 6 on the board more than he do 3. And that's why everybody is so pissed at Kevin Stefanski. And after this game, y'all ain't gonna have to worry about if G. Bush got sources or not. Because the players are gonna say it themselves. Because now you done been in the red zone twice. And you ain't coming out with number 3 points. It's supposed to be 14-3 right now. But you playing with a quarterback that does not give you the best chance to win. We could be winning this game, coach. But you keep putting this little midget behind center. And there, my friend, is your biggest problem. That's the biggest problem. And if Kevin Stefanski don't swallow his pride and become a big enough man to say, look, Dillon, we've done what we could do, but now we going with Shedeur. Okay, McMillan. McMillan with the big boy hit. Put one on there. At some point in time, Stefanski just gonna have to sit on his laurels and say, hey, I'm sorry. I tried. We got to go in another direction. And it's time to give Shedeur his thing. Now you got a really, really good defense, but you wasting your defense. Miles is a monster. Here come Miles. Here come Miles. Here come Miles. He just pushed that man around like he was a baby. Yeah, and they stadium on Lake is extra cold. You said your brother Browns fan, he wants to go to play. I heard the stadium was empty. Man, my brother been crying. There goes the Piccolini! Big six. Big six. Big six. But it ain't the offense. It ain't the offense that's putting the money up. No, you can't blame that on Lamar. That's all Mitchell. Devin Bush, good things happen when you hang around Shedeur. Dog all right. Miles ain't no joke. Defense gonna have to win the game. Defense has won the only 2 games that they have won. What defensive wins? What neither one of them wins offensive wins. Even the one where they won in the rain against Green, not against Miami. That was all defense. That wasn't offense. Tell them again, Rich. You put Myles Garrett in the Hall of Fame right now. But you know what? Miles' numbers would be so much greater if Shedeur was in all those other games and they were close or they were winning. Because the other quarterback didn't have to pass the ball. They were just handing the ball off, running with the ball because they was winning. Miles, the rush didn't matter. He couldn't get them sacks. But now that they behind, or the game was tied and now they behind, it's going to be a lot more passes. It's going to be a lot more dropping back. It's going to be a lot more chances for Miles to get his number. That's what makes Miles so important on the defense. But when they are losing and the Browns are down 20, The other quarterback ain't dropping back to pass the ball. And that's how Miles can't get his number. But now that it's so early in the game, and now that they up, they ain't gonna be dropping back the passes as much, but they're gonna be doing a little bit more. So it gives Miles a bigger chance in putting that pressure on and getting them numbers. That's Miles' purpose. Miles' purpose is for pressure and sack. As long as he can do his job, he gonna get his number. But once you get down, and you get down by 12, 14, 18, 20, I don't know what to go to the bench because you better catch the running back. Just like last week. They didn't even run the ball to Miles' side of the field last week. They ran everything to the right. Everything. He couldn't even, they just took him completely out of the game. They triple teamed him, double teamed him, and then they ran everything to the opposite side. Nope. You know what usually happens after a touchdown or a pick six? Another touchdown. The stadium is okay. No, don't try to poke holes in what Lamar threw on that play. The running back should have caught that ball. The ball hit him in both of his hands. He had to catch that. They're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. That was Bush's first touchdown in 6 years. Ooh, Devin. First one in a long time. That one feels good. Oh, yeah, they're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. Yeah, you're going to get a heavy dose of Derrick Henry right now. Just so y'all know. You're going to get Derrick Henry till you sick of him. He going to be like medicine. They just going to keep pushing it down your throat. You're going to get so much Derrick Henry, it's going to be ridiculous. Oh, he coming again. Oh, you ain't catching Zay. Oh, you ain't catching Zay. Uh-huh. Y'all better. Here we go. That's what a running game will do for your offense. Wow. The best that Dillon can give us on offense is another field goal. How do you not block Myles Garrett at the line of scrimmage, dog? Did you stupid? That's just dumb. That's just dumb. That's just dumb, dog. How do you not block Myles Garrett at the line of scrimmage? Are you crazy? Are you stupid? That's the first person you need to find when you strap up. You need to find Myles Garrett when you line the ball up. First thing you do is find 95. Where is he at? That's the man. Him. Block him 3 times. Don't let him move. Oh, flag on the play. Flag on the play. They always screwing themselves out of something. Lord have mercy. Game touchdown ball. And here comes a terrible dose of Derrick Henry across the top. Touchdown, Derrick Henry. Hey, y'all know I'm an Alabama boy, and that was my boy. Y'all, I have stood beside Derrick Henry. Do y'all know how big Derrick Henry is? Derrick Henry looked like a refrigerator. Derrick Henry is a colossal size cube. He is a very, very big boat. I mean, what score do we have? We have a 10-13 game now. Miss Adams, we have a 10-13 game. Cleveland Browns are up 3. And now it's time for little Dillon to take the field. Yeah, Lamar is not 100%. There's no doubt about that. Lamar is not 100. You know, after that hamstring injury, kind of hard to come back from that and be 100. I'm sure he wasn't all the way healed when he got back. You know, so he probably came back, he was about 80%. That's why you don't see Lamar run as much as he does. Bo Nick's out here throwing bangers. Y'all like, boy. And San Francisco is up 22-10 over the Cardinals. OC is in the building. I see you snuck that Q's in there, bro. Hold it down. Explain why he's looking over his shoulder to Miles. If he healthy, he getting out of here. Yeah. Lisa LeJohntay had a fumble, which led to 3 points. So we ain't LeJohntay giving away points, so we don't like him right now. Yeah, Lamar is not 100%, but he better than most at 85, 90%. So, you know, if he was 100, a couple of them throws he would have took off. Because I saw the holes just like he saw the holes, but he don't want to injure himself to a point where, because after this win, it puts him back in the division hunt. And then it gets better. That's all they want to do is win the division. See, they beat the Steelers, beat the Browns, when they beat Cincinnati again, they back on point. And that's something you ain't got to worry about. They say the weather's a bit windy. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly in Cleveland today. And then I talked to my partner, they said a little colder. Yeah, Lisa, we still checking for LeJontay now. it ain't like, he had one bad mistake. It happened. Plus the wind tricked him on that one, so it's windy over there, so the wind blew the ball off you a little bit. So it's also in that stadium. So it's a little bit of everything. All right, let's get this thing back up here. They got the ball. So where we at? Let's check Lil Dillon's stats. Lil Dillon 5 for 7 for 38 yards. Lamar is 5 for 10 for 94 yards and 1 interception. Score is 13-10. OC. Cleveland up 3. Yeah, Dillon ain't got for 38 yards passing, dog. He 5 for 7 for 38 yards. Lamar is 5 for 10 for 94 yards. Derrick Henry got 8 carries and 30 yards. Junkins got 11 carries and 39 yards. It's third down. He going to his favorite tight end. That ain't no flag. That ain't no flag. That ain't no flag. That is not a flag. That's the problem is all your receivers on one side of the field. All your receivers on one side of the field. That's a bad play call, dog. I don't know if that's as much as Dillon fault as it is to call him. How do you got all your receivers on one side of the field? That is just horrible. That's a horrible play call. That's a really, really bad play call. You ain't got nobody coming across the middle. You ain't got nobody going deep. You ain't got nobody shallow. Everybody just huddled up in one section of the field. Of course you ain't gonna find no open receiver. You ain't got no halfback going to the flat, no nothing. It's just bad play call. It's just bad play design. That's just horrible football. And what the hell is this? What I'm saying, that's just bad all the way around, dog. The Spurs is up, kicking ass. That's all I know. Yeah, that was just bad football, dog. That's just horrible. Oh, yeah, it's going to take the defense to win the game. There's no way anybody thought Dillon Gabriel was going to be a part of this week. You're going to have anything to do to contribute to winning this football game. How? Where? When? Dillon Gabriel is not that type of quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He's just bad. He is not a great quarterback. Dillon Gabriel just got 38 yards, 5 to 7, 38 yards, basically in 2 quarters. Yeah. Whole little dink and dunk Dillon. Whole little dink dink. Yeah. And Lamar finna bust 100. Lamar finna bust 100. Lamar got 94 yards, 5 for 10. But Lamar finna bust 100 in the first half. Come on, dog. We gotta get active around here. That's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Here we go. First down, Brown football. That's the first down. Dillon dropping bombs out here. Browns got the ball. But now you got to take a shot. You got to take a shot. You got to take a shot. And this is the shot right in. You got to take a shot. You got to take a shot. Baltimore are either sorry as hell or trying to lose. Baltimore ain't trying to lose, dog. I promise you that. But that's what you want. Dillon to take a shot. It was there. But don't get too happy with that shit. Don't get too happy with that shit because Dillon ain't no true passer. He got lucky with that one. Raven season over. Nah, you ain't got to worry about that. Second night of the game, he had 1 left. Better use it wisely. Exactly. All I'm saying is, you're going to have to do better. Now, that was a good throw by you. That was actually a great throw by Dillon. But you're going to have to see it. From the hospital balls. Oh, Dillon. Oh, Bondarooski. Oh. That's a fumble, dog. Yeah, see, you can't trust Dillon. You can't trust Dillon to run the ball. They don't put something on Dillon's ass and keep sending him out there now. He gonna get this. Well, time to kick a field goal is all I know. Yeah, the crowd fed up with Dillon, dog. They got 3 stacked on one side of the field. There go them boos. There go them boos. There go them boos, dog. Look at that duck. Dillon throwing ducks. Oh yeah, they booing the shit out of Dillon, dog. There ain't no doubt. He getting all the boos. He getting a multitude of boos. I mean, well, 16-10 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. Dillon then took a couple of them hits, and he ain't with that. Carolina Ale House watching the game, listening to snacks. Y'all think Brown's gonna win? Hell no, they ain't gonna win. Second half, after they go in and rearrange some things, oh, they coming out firing on all cylinders. You right, Vice. Like you said, we ain't getting nothing but another field goal. You said he can't produce number field goals, and you ain't wrong. You are definitely not wrong about that. Shedeur looking crazy. Shedeur mad. He mad because he know he's supposed to be on the field. And Dillon Gabriel sucked, and Stefanski sucked as a head coach. But keep putting Dillon Gabriel out there like he can play real big boy football. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. No, done. We going into halftime. Ain't no need for them to warm up. Yeah, after they come out second half, it's gonna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. And Brown, Kevin Stefanski gonna have to make some changes. He is going to have. I know you out at left tackle. Cam Robinson gone again. Hell, but your guard's getting pushed into the backfield like it ain't nothing. Bitonio over there getting beat up like he a rookie. The Ravens was just warming up. Now they know how he's playing. It's a wrap for the different. His mentor and coach. That second they going with that thing, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm ready to see Bucky highlight on well off too. They got a minute. They got a minute and a timeout. And they got Lamar. Kevin ain't taking them nowhere. Where he took them to? The other side of Cleveland? You take them out of town when they got away games. Yeah, Bucky there. Colorado don't play this weekend. That was a catch. That was a catch, dog. No, that wasn't no catch. That wasn't no catch. That wasn't no catch. There wasn't no catch. And here come Miles. Miles know y'all passing. Here he come. And Miles. And Miles. I'm trying to figure this mess out. Cleveland had me feeling like just watching basketball. This man messed around and had 9 sacks in the game. Miles a beast, dog. You can't do nothing with Miles. I don't care who you are. You just have to double Miles up every time. He has to be doubled and tripled at all times. Because Miles is just that good. He's the best of the best. And ain't nobody better than him at that position. If we want Shedeur chance has already started, according to Mary Kay. I don't doubt it. Miles got 3 sacks already. He was trying to. But, you know, Miles. Here come Miles again. Browns will win this game. I don't know now. Second half brings out a whole different monster in a lot of people, is all I'm saying. Let me see what's popping on Twitter. We gotta see what's popping on the tweets. Today is Earl and Pearl's birthday. Shout out to Earl and Pearl. Happy birthday, bruh. All right. Here we go. Cleveland got the ball. They ain't going to do nothing with it. They don't trust Dillon that much. I wouldn't trust Dillon that much. There's no way I would even trust Dillon to throw the ball right now. There's no way in hell that they would trust Dillon to play them. Here we go, though. We finna see what we do. Yeah, they got Ward in the game. They is on Twitter going ham about Shedeur. First half is done. Miles got 3 sacks. Miles got 3 sacks. So we gonna see. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's going to get second half. It might get bad. I don't know how bad it's gonna get. Second half, it might get real bad. For the simple fact that even though you up, you're only up 6. And even if they score twice, you can't trust Dillon to move the offense down the field. Dillon is 7 of 10 for 68 yards. Lamar is 6 of 12 for 104 yards with 1 interception. The rushing yards of the running is about the same. The Ravens got 147 yards of total offense. Cleveland has 123 yards of total offense. But Baltimore also has 2 turnovers. Time of possession is just about equal, with Baltimore getting the ball for 14 minutes and 57 seconds. Cleveland holding the ball for 15 minutes and 3 seconds. There's really only a 6-second difference right there. You know, Cleveland has had the ball twice in the red zone and ain't scored no touchdowns. Baltimore been in the red zone twice and they scored the one time so far. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland is 0 for freaking 6. 0 for 6 on third down. You cannot move the ball. They're not moving the ball. You can't get off the field. When you get to a third down, you might well punt deep. Just go on and punt. Just go on and punt because you are not scoring. You are not moving the ball. You are not doing the things that you need to do to win a football game. So what do you do from there? How do you motivate your offense? Or what do you do at halftime to motivate your offense to stay on the field if you come up to a third down? How do you do that when they know that they don't trust their quarterback? The players don't trust their quarterback because they've been doing this for 6 weeks. And all 6 weeks, it's been the same result. Nothing has changed. Nothing is different. Nothing is better. Shit is getting worse every freaking week. It's halftime. Halftime. And we have a total of 123 yards. We have not continued a drive if it gets to third down. How can you trust your quarterback? If anything is beyond 3rd and freaking 5, you in trouble. And the defense know that. So how do you convince your players to go out and play. You have been in the red zone twice. You recovered a fumble on the 6-yard line. And you kicked the field goal. You was in the red zone again on the 7-yard line. And you lost y'all. And you kicked the field goal. How can you motivate your players to do better? A quarterback, time after time after time, keeps letting them down. It's not the players, it's the quarterback. How does he keep letting us down? Why does he keep getting in the way of us being better? That's the problem. Play calling is the problem. You're calling horrible plays. When you call a play with your quarterback and all of your receivers on one side of the field, no crossing routes, no flat routes, no running back in the flat, nobody coming back across the middle, no nothing. You got to help him out. And they not doing that. He getting sacked. He's feeling it. They in his face. Even that pass to Cedric Tillman, that 20-yard pass, in his face. Wait a minute. What'd you say, Lisa? Breaking news. This cornerback gunned down with the weight of it. Like G. Bush said, the playbook is out there. Yeah, the playbook is. If the Browns know any better, Ravens running them off for sure. No. It might happen. Dillon knows he is safe, so no effort. Again, Fancy is no further than his nose, and that is a big no. Breaking news, just cornerback gunned down. Oh my God. Oh my God. All I'm saying is, your quarterback is bad. The play calling is bad. Your linemen are getting pushed around like it ain't nothing. Your defense is out there bowling. 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 And what are you doing? You're not helping them out. The offense offers no help to the defense. Somebody get them blood pressure meds ready for my house. He gonna need it. Chris Boy has been shot. Oh man. That's horrible. But as a player, I hope he wasn't where he wasn't supposed to. Dr. Lovelace is doing his best. It's hard to run with tiny legs. Hey man. Leave that man alone. Him and his little legs. He got baby legs. You know, it take him longer to get. Browns still winning at half and people are still mad. We're not mad at the Browns winning. How are you going to hold the lead? What are you going to do to improve upon the lead? Because your offense ain't doing it. It's all defense. Stefanski ain't down for this team, but he knows he's out of here come into the season. Stefanski might think he's safe. They might have been told him he was safe. Because he's playing like he's safe. The Browns are winning at halftime. But what? is your answer in this second half when Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry come out here like it ain't no tomorrow? Because at some point, the defense going to say, fuck it. Offense ain't helping us out. At some point, you got to remember, this ain't the first game the Browns done been up and lost. Because the offense ain't producing. The Giants can hire Stefanski. They don't care. Tell them to go ahead. We are asking them to write the offer right now. Brock Purdy out here balling. Brock Purdy out here balling. That's all I know. Brock Purdy out here throwing darts. I mean, Brock Purdy is out here throwing darts. He's going to spell Dillon ass up. The defense going to have to continue to get pressure. If they don't get pressure in the second half, Ravens coming back. Yeah. Who gets the rag at the half? Putting Sanders in with no first team reps is crazy. You say that. And I say you're wrong. Because if you know Shedeur like I know Shedeur, he probably has worked out with Jerry Jeudy, worked out with Cedric Williams, worked out with the tight end. I promise you know Shedeur like I know Shedeur. That has happened. Ravens get the ball at kickoff. If they come down and score, game over. Ravens get the ball. If they come down and score, game over. And if y'all looking at the stadium like I'm looking at the stadium, it's kind of empty over there. Because I'm watching it on the NFL network. You know, your boy got the pass and all, but kind of bad. If the defense don't show up, if the defense say fuck it, game over. And if the offense don't show up, the defense gonna say fuck it. It's just that simple. And here we go. Ball's in the air. Oh. I'm listening to Big Snack Network. That's what I'm talking about, Brock. That's what I'm talking about, Brock. Brock know what time it is. Look at man. 16-10. Ravens got the ball. Here we go. And yeah. Derrick Henry just ran for 9. If they don't stop them on this drive, game is over. I'm telling you now, if they don't stop the Ravens on this drive, game over. You got to stop it. You can't let them get the momentum. You can't do none of that. You got to shut it down. You got to shut it down. You don't shut it down. Oh, good job. Oh, 12 coming in the game.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
Oh,
Here we go. 1, 2. Put them 12s in the chat. Put them 12s in the chat. Put them 12s in the chat. Miles. Here come 12, y'all. 12 is coming in the game. 12 is coming in the game. Let's check Twitter, because Twitter is about to be nutso right now. It should do it. Twitter is about to go nuts when 12 get in the game. $12 is going to come in the game, ladies and gentlemen. You just signed in, Chris Richard McGee, perfect time, and you already know. There they go, the crowd going nuts. The crowd going nuts. The crowd going nuts. We got 12 in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. 12 against Lamar. Look at him. He already moving people around. We not completion. There we go. Cedric Tillman. 12. Here we go. Let's get this thing warmed up. Everybody in the stands happy. Look at them. They ready. They about their fucking. They about their life. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Don't be touching on me, girl. Ooh, flag on the plate. Yeah, 12 is in the game. 12 is in the game. What we got? Holding. Oh. You knew it was going to be holding. Hey, all I'm going to tell y'all is you're doing the game and the ball be moving. Is all I know. Doing the game. Selmo! Selmo should do in the game and the ball be moving. That's all I'm telling you. Go one. Should do in the game and the ball be moving. Oh, they ready. Oh, they just got hyped themselves. The players is hyped. They finna send the whole house. Third and 8, they send in the house. 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 They send in the whole house. Ain't nobody open. They sent in the whole house. LeJounte back to receive the ball. All right, Jonte, you got plenty of time. Should have thrown it away, or was it just? Oh, it was just a sack. They sent the house, dog. They sent the house. They sent everybody. They sent their mamas, their children's, aunties, uncles, cousins. They sent everybody. Everybody.
Song.
No. You want me to do right here back on? They're gonna be meeting ready. Wait a minute, hold on. It requires me to leave the house. It requires me to leave the home front. Talk to the chat while I go to the bathroom. Chat, I'm going to the bathroom. Talk to the room.
Queen's bed. Okay, chat. So you gotta convince them to leave the house. What's it? Everybody shot your board. They told me what I ate. Perfect time. Okay, can y'all convince me to let? Well, the next time take me to Dollar Tree, so I can make it. Well, it's only 3 of us. Hi.
I'm taking over, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in.
Oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Hey. Hello, Patricia. We try to tell them, like, let's do Sunday. Anything. Hello.
What's gonna do?
Yeah.
And then they just started playing again.
Oh.
Second down. For the Ravens, though. Yeah, true.
There's Henry. Oh, King Henry. First down.
Okay, Chad. Look up sports right now. Just go away from the game for a few seconds. And look up sports and tell me what you think. This one. This one.
Ravens had the ball. First and 10, second and 10.
That is a because you got 2 seconds.
Wait a minute. What the finish? Hello.
Hello.
I'm the bigger figure right here. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
He sure didn't even block for him, you know?
You might be because Utah don't be serious.
Well, they see me playing stuff. I just ain't making no video. I told y'all they don't feed the rock.
It's funny.
Oh, play the Pac-Man.
Oh my God. All I'm
Feed the
saying.
king. Feed the king.
All we know is 34. Here we go. We need to stop so she does get on the bed. Here come Miles.
He's got a first name.
Here come Miles.
The Gabriel wants though.
Yeah, true. You said Dillon got shook up when he took that hit trying to run. I told y'all they was head hunting Dillon today.
Well, why?
What you do?
Even the players on the Ravens on 12.
They only hit for number 12.
Slide on that thing to the king. We got the ball. No, we ain't got the ball, Don. Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna put it back up on the screen in a minute. But we ain't got the ball. Ravens got the ball in margin. I told y'all Lamar is on a mission. They see that blitz coming from, he called it. He called the blitz. He saw it. Get out the way with all that. Lord have mercy.
Hey, you know what now?
I'm in your way. I'm in your way. There you go. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Lord in my
All right, we're gonna put it up. No, y'all were loud. Jill Pickle got the cucumber knocked out of him. Damn right. Ravens playing the most undisciplined I ever seen them play. But hell, good call. Now I want the Browns to win. Shedeur is playing. Unique Shedeur is playing. No, Dawn. Dillon is out of here. Third down. Third down. Here come Miles. 3rd and 8. You know Miles coming. See how far he lined up outside. You know Miles coming. He got 4 sacks. Tried to hit Zay. You gonna kick a field goal or you going for it? Which one we doing? I need the Browns to win like our lives depending on it. No, we just need Shedeur to score. Y'all gotta remember now, Shedeur's in this game. Ain't had no first team reps, ain't had no reps. I bet you the viewership numbers just went up on this game so high. The viewership numbers just skyrocketed. This game just went national on every TV because 12 is in the game. They gonna punt. That delay game was on purpose. They punting the ball. All right, 12 getting ready. 12 getting ready. Here we go. We better get the party started. Y'all know what we talking about. Twelve getting ready. Who are they booing? Dillon Gabriel's still in the locker room, so you ain't got to worry about him right now, Jose. There they go. There she is. Business fabulous. She knew when to come in. This game just went nationwide because Shedeur just took the field. And they want the world to see. Yeah. Dillon was snatched to the locker room. They should have took him out after he took that big boy hit. He might be out for the next 2-3 weeks. So it ain't no need for him to come back for the rest of the season. Y'all got to remember now, Shedeur's in this game, and he hasn't taken no first team nothing. No practice with first team at all. No practice with the first team. Nothing. No reps, no nothing. So when he come out here and ball out, can we find Kevin Stefanski on the way back to the locker room? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, yeah, only thing you got to do is check Twitter because Shedeur is trending right now. Shedeur is trending on Twitter right now. Tony Rizzo with the tweet. Here we go, dog pound. Y'all get to see what we've been waiting on. Y'all get to see what we've been waiting on. Y'all get to see what we've been waiting on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dillon Gabriel is officially out for the rest of the game. Oh, interception. That's going to happen. Ain't no timing. Ain't no timing. Ain't no timing, so you going to get some picks. Oh, he got licked. He got that lick. No, he got hit throwing the ball. It wasn't even the ball was off. He got hit throwing the ball. Pick. Schlesinger. The defense playing. The defense playing football. The defense is playing football. The internet is going nuts. The internet is going crazy. The fans are nuts. Shedeur is trending. Perfect timing is trending. Wrist up is trending. This man is all over the internet. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. Shedeur is playing. It's nuts in the field right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because the Ravens know he ain't been practicing with the first team. Everybody knows he ain't been practicing with the first team. But you got to give him a minute. Dawn say she going to bed his first drink. But what needs to happen is it's gonna take Shedeur a minute to settle down. It's gonna take him a minute to settle down. He is it's heart pounding. He a little bit nervous. And it's just like them doggone games. He just gotta calm down. And now they like, we got Shedeur in the game. We can throw the ball. You know, we can do a few things. We can do a few things different. You know, they can. So now Shedeur is in. Every play is a pass play. Yeah, that's what they're doing. He been throwing to the water boy for 8 weeks. What they expect? That's right. Get your behind back behind there. Let's go. This is all we need. You just got to run the ball. You got the lead. Now you got to do what you got to do. You got the lead. Now you just got to move the ball a little bit. You got to keep them honest. You can't keep them sending 8 all the time. They have to keep these people honest. Why are you taking all my paper? It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna have to be a lot calmer around him. But they not gonna get the first down. We gonna punt the ball and we gonna be all at it all over again. Gonna be the same old. Because the play calling is still horrible. They're not doing what needs to be done to move the ball. They sit in the house. They sit in the house. They sit in the house. They are sending the house. They sit in the house. They know they sit in the house. So you sit in the house, I'm gonna let you sit in the house. They need to start throwing screenplay. So when you sit in the house, I'm gonna make you be honest, because I'm gonna eat you up every time. I'll throw a screen right, screen left, a flat screen, a middle screen. I would make them stop blitzing me. But you have to be a smart play caller. You have to see the field. You got to see what they do. I be throwing screens every time. Send it. My next 4 plays will be screens. I bet you they won't blitz no more. Will not be no more blitzing, period. You got to run the ball. You got to run the ball. You have to make the defense be honest. He ain't never played with these people. Ain't no chemistry, ain't no nothing. So you have to create it, and you got to create it now. I'm throwing bubble screens. I'm throwing fucking wide receiver screens. I'm throwing everything. You not finna blitz my quarterback all night. I'm gonna make you sit down. You got a player that has it's just a lot, man. They gotta fix it. They gotta fix it. And you don't fix it. Only way you fix it is slow the defense down. You got to make the defense slow the hell down because they are coming. They know your offense. They know your offense. Oh, Lord. There you go. You ain't catching him. You ain't catching him. You are not catching. You ain't catching there. That's a mule. That's a horse. That's a horse. He slowed down right there. He hurt himself. You got to that's a bad play. This is just bad. It's just bad offense. You got a man who ain't touched the field all season, who ain't played with this group of players all season, who ain't practiced with this group of players all season, who has did nothing concerning this group of players all season. And you see they putting 7, 8 in the box, and you not calling screenplay. You're not doing the right thing to get your quarterback comfortable. You're not running the ball. You ain't doing nothing. You're doing 5-step drop. You calling deep outs, cross patterns, 3 men on one side of the field. You're not doing what you're supposed to do as an offensive coordinator to put your quarterback in position to win. Hell, I was saying this when Dillon was on the field. You calling bad play? You calling bad plays? Shedeur nervous. He ain't touched the field. He get called in the middle of the game. Even though it don't matter, but they have done nothing to help him settle in. They have done nothing to help him settle in. They just continuing on like Dillon been on the field. You have to help him settle in the game. Okay, this your first play in the game. We're gonna hand the ball off. This your second play. We're gonna throw a short route to the wide receiver over here in the right in the flat. This your third play. We're gonna go across the middle and try to catch Njoku on a cross route. Fourth play, we settle down. We ain't doing nothing but dumping the ball off. We got to get you comfortable. We got to get the receivers to seeing you and feeling you back there. This was what you do. But they ain't doing none of that. They are so far away from keeping the quarterback comfortable in the pocket, and you know they sit in the house. So you throw screens, left screen, right screen, middle screen, wide receiver screen, run a quick out, run a reverse play, do something to keep them from blitzing every damn down. That's what you do. But they not doing that. They are doing the exact opposite. They're acting like Shedeur been in the game since the game started. No. I hate this game when I Taylor for Shedeur. That's correct. But this made coach look bad for sure because he is the one who kept him out of practices with the starters. Yeah. Yes. No practices, no nothing. He had to do everything on his own. But he done had a couple of reps. Nah, he done had a couple of plays. He done been hit a couple of times. He gonna settle in. That's a touchdown across the middle to Zay Flowers. Oh man, you supposed to got that pick. You supposed to get that pick. Who is printing shit? I'm Santa Claus. I'm the only Santa Claus y'all ever had in your life. Y'all write me letters. Because ain't but one Santa Claus. Okay, no paper. Ain't none. No paper. Stop writing letters to Santa Claus. If I ain't getting them. If I ain't getting them, ain't no need of writing letters to Santa Claus. You know, it's below the line. If I don't get no letter that say dear Santa Claus, ain't no need to write no letter. Cause ain't nobody jumped down damn chimney in this house not now a year and bought y'all the gift. I ain't getting no fat white man credit for the hard work I did to buy all that stuff. No fat man, period. Fat, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, German, Turkish. I don't care what he is. He ain't getting my credit. Again, paper law. Okay, so what you trying to prove? It's below where it need to be. That means paper law. All right, 13-16. Shedeur finna come back out and do the doggone thing. Damn right, Vice. I ain't giving that sucker no credit for my hard work. I don't give a damn about Santa Claus. I'm him. I'm the big Santa around here. Care nothing about that mystery meat. You think it is? Talking about Santa Claus. Hell, I'm Santa Claus. Kidding about him. Don't worry about them haters on Twitter. Y'all know they out there. Y'all know they out there. Y'all know they out there. They are definitely out there, and they want him to fail. The defense suck. Offense line is horrible. But here we go. But here we go. $12 is in the game. Y'all ready for this? Y'all about that life? Well, here we go. All right, we got to come out running the ball and doing the doggone thing. You got to keep them honest. You got to keep them honest. That's what I'm saying. See, them the players that you need to run. You got to keep them honest. You got to stop these people from trying to blitz your quarterback. Now Isaiah Bond gotta get them couple of extra yards. You gotta want it. You just can't run out of bounds. You gotta want the play. You gotta want the yards. You gotta want the win. You gotta be willing to put your body on the line to get them 2 extra yards and get that first down. Junkins. That's what I'm talking about, Junkins. Let go. Let go. That's what you need to do. You make them stay out of that box. You got to run the ball. You got to do screens. See, I would call a screen right here on their first down. I get in shotgun because I know they're coming. You got to be able. You know they coming. Throw the screen. You still ain't called no screen yet. You still ain't called no screen yet. That's a face man. That's a face man. Third and 12. You know they coming. They coming. Throw the screen. Throw the screen, dog. Ain't nobody open. Ain't nobody open. Ain't nobody open. Nobody's open, dog. What kind of freaking routes are these? The ball got to go over the line. He don't. That's a bad call. That's a touchback. That's a ball on the one. That's a ball on the one. How do you call it? The ball didn't cross. The ball had to cross. You can be in the end zone. That's a bad call, dog. They got to. They got to get better at this play calling. You're gonna have to do something, dog. This is just bad play calling, dog. I know. They not calling screen. They don't want to give him the right plays at all because they want GG say they won the game. The game is won in Dillon's favor because he started the game. It's his game. That don't matter. As a coach, if they are all out blitzing you, where is the screenplay? Exactly. Yeah, that was a bullshit call, Freddie. That ball is supposed to be on the 1 yard line. They have a bigger issue than who the starter should be at quarterback. They do. They need to see who the play caller. When Dillon was playing, they did a lot of screens, a lot of short passes. What the hell are they going on? I know. It ain't extremely close. That ball ain't nowhere near the end zone. Yeah, it don't matter who doing what. It's the fancy demand. They don't know better. The playbook is high school. Man, it ain't gotta be high school. That's elementary. This is pee-wee football. When you getting blitzed all day, you call screens. 12 not looking like an NFL QB, not being rude. Hey. So Shedeur is basically running Dillon's game plan. Yeah, he running Dillon's game plan. That ball should be on the right there on the half-yard line. That ball should be on the half-yard line. No, not at any point. If you call that touching the ball and that's where he's supposed to have the stop at, then that's the stop right there. See, that's some bullshit. Dude said 12 not looking like an NFL quarterback. After 1 quarter, no reps. Yeah, we not worried about that comment. That should be the ball on the half-yard line. That ball should be on the half-yard line. That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That ball should have been on the half-yard line. Hell, it don't matter what he do. The damn linemen are back there by the time he put his foot down. The linemen are back there. A smart coach would have had a backup game plan for Shedeur. But that ain't happening. No, this is Cleveland. They set him up the field. It's just a bad install all the way. No matter how you look at it, no matter what, it's a bad install. It's a really, really bad install. But y'all know where we going at the end of the fourth. We going to see G. Bush in there. That was a live play. That was a live play. It wouldn't be a good look if 12 starts ignoring the play call just to win the game. Yeah, he got to play with the game plan. He ain't got to throw where they want him to throw, but ain't nowhere to throw. Receivers ain't open. Every play you done seen, receivers ain't been open. Receivers ain't open. He just gonna have to start throwing the ball away. But you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Here come Miles. Schwarzenegger ain't about that life. Yeah, you had to pick him up because Miles was on his heels. He was coming. He wasn't even bullshitting with him. He was at him. But when he get back in the game, he just gonna have to calm down. He gonna have to see what's there, ain't there, throw it away. Or run the ball. You just can't try to wait on it to make something happen. You're gonna have to get rid of the ball. This ain't college. You gotta go with it. You can't try to figure it out after the play is dead and it's broken down. You see what you got. If it ain't there, you either make a decision to run or you throw the ball away. You just got to do it. And if he ain't gonna do that, then he got to sit his ass back on the bench. It's just that simple. But this is his first game. It ain't even a whole game. It's a half a game, and they ain't calling plays to put him in the position to succeed. All that is ridiculous. What's that? See that? That's a screen. That's a screen. They sent a blitz, and what happened? We gonna slow y'all down. Y'all ain't finna come back here and try to get Lamar all game. They throw the screen. Look at that. This is what happens when you throw a screen. What's up? Why you holding your arm up like this? Can you get what? I don't know. I think about it.
If I do that, it comes to one.
I think about it. But see, those plays right there are designed to keep the defense from blitzing so much. Those end around, those quick screens, stuff like that, that keeps your defense honest. So you can send everybody, yeah. But if you send everybody, we gonna beat you out here. We gonna eat you up. So stop sending them. And then your DC say, okay, we gotta lean back. Let's play a little man, play a little zone. We don't send two up the middle. Front four, I need y'all to get there. Like that. Carson. Swenson just doing his thing. We got us a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We got us a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 12 is entering the game. We're about to let it do what it do. We got us a tie ball game. They sent the house. When you send the house and they give you time like that, see, and that's the problem. They gave him enough time to throw. Cleveland ain't doing that for their quarterback. I need to see some screenplay. I need to see some out routes. I need to see a few D's. I need to see something. We need to do something, though. You got to call the plays to help your quarterback out, and they're not doing it. They are not doing enough to help your quarterback, and they was doing it. I was saying the same thing when Dillon was in the game. So ain't nothing changed. You got to call the plays to help your quarterback out. What's up with all these penalties, dog? Y'all got to stop holding people. We got a game winning and go ahead drive right here. Shedeur pass frustrated. He might not be frustrated to the point of, but he's going to have to understand what he's playing with. Just like in Colorado when he understood that his offensive line wasn't about shit and they weren't going to protect him. That's what you need to understand. You got to understand what you're playing with. You got to be able to know what you got in front of you. What I got in front of me ain't helping me. So I'm going to have to help me. Your offensive coordinator is going to have to help you. You got to be able to do what you do. All right. You don't get no pass interference on that play? You don't get no pass interference on that play. You should get a PI. Oh, and you hit him in the head. Ain't no penalty on that either. Oh. Where you blocking at, dog? Where you blocking at? Where you blocking at? Where you blocking at, dog? You got to block for the man. They got to do something else about this. They got to do something. They got to do something about that line. We said something. We've been talking about that line. They was protecting better than that for Dillon. It's just to the point where good tackle. That's a good tackle. You have to. You're going to have to do something on offense. Your offense. Oh, he going to get first team reps all week. They ain't got no choice. Dillon got a concussion. He ain't going to be able to play next week. That's out. Dillon ain't gonna be able to play next week, so he getting first team reps all week. But that offensive line is horrible. That offensive line is horrible, dog. I mean, it's just bad. It's gonna take a lot. It ain't really gonna take a lot. Yeah, that was a good play call right there, True. That was an excellent play call, True. I got that same play in my arsenal. 4th and 1, spin out. My best athlete on the field is up on the center. Spin out left, spin out right. Go. Damn naked boot. Naked boot. Naked boot. That's what you call. I'm watching offensive line and guard play, man, the same as I am. I'm talking to Shedeur on the sideline. Well, if they are lying about Dillon can't play next week because now he in concussion protocol and he gonna be out for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if you was faking Dillon's injury, It don't matter because guess what? Dillon can't play next week. So now we go to Las Vegas and Shedeur has to start. Unless you gonna move Zappy up, which you gonna have to, because he gonna have to be QB2. But if you get the offensive line to protect Shedeur, he can throw the ball. See, that's protection. That's protection. If you keep him protected, you can get those. If you can keep him protected, that's what you get. That's what you get all day. If you do your job, if you do your job and let him do his, you can win a lot of football games. But you got to understand when the blitz comes. You got to understand, you got to call plays to protect your quarterback. Because now you know. You under 2 minutes. You got time. You already across the 50. So now you can run the ball here. You can run the ball at least twice. Get back up, spike the ball, let's go. But we already know you ain't running the ball. But we already know that they finna send the house on this first down. So the first play need to be a screenplay. That's what's finna happen. They already know they can get to you. They already know we just sacked them a couple of times. They ain't holding up. If we line everybody up like we've been lining them up straight across the middle, they know we coming. We don't care because they can't stop it. We already know they coming right now. First play off the rip, call the screenplay. That's all you got to do. Call the screenplay. You got to call the screenplay right here. That's what you got to do. G. Bush and them already lied. G. Bush and them already lied. He trying to save you, Judy. He trying to keep you in the game, but he trying to save you from getting blown up. You got to catch that. You got to catch them balls. Them balls got to be caught, dog. Come on, Jerry. You got to catch them balls, Harold. You got to catch them balls, dog. You got to catch that ball, dog. You got to catch the ball. You got to do what you're supposed to do. If you it's ridiculous if you don't. We got us a first down. Let's go. That's all we got to do. We got one hurt. You got to throw the ball, dog. He overthrew it. It's 4-down territory. It is what it is. You gotta catch them, dog. You gotta catch them, dog. He gotta be able to do what he's been doing. All right, y'all know what we finna do right here, right? Getting toward the end of the game. So y'all know what we finna do. Y'all know what we finna do. Y'all ready?
Ball in the air, make sure you can get the last play and give you guys an opportunity to make the play. Don't take a sack here.
100%. And they're going to bring Baltimore's definitely bringing pressure.
I got to bring
Empty
all of them.
backfield, he's in a gun.
Oh.
They're going empty set. Baltimore's got 8 on the line of scrimmage. Kyle Hamilton sneaking up. They're only bringing 4. Shedeur scrambling. Behind Njoku, Roquan Smith with the PBU, and that is going to end the game. 23-16 looks to be the final. There is 57 seconds left, so something could happen. But barring a catastrophic failure here from the Ravens, the Browns will fall to 2-8, losing this one at home 23-16. Dillon Gabriel played the first half, suffered a concussion, or at least was put in concussion protocol, never came back in the second half. Shedeur coming in the second, tried to make something happen here through it. It may have been short of the sticks anyway, but gave Njoku a chance at a minimum. And give Roquan Smith credit. It's a nice little pass breakup there, a little low, but Shedeur could not lead the game-winning drive. The Browns defense played well, but when push came to shove on a 4th and 1, Mark Andrews had a terrific fake quarterback sneak into a sweep. And Earl, floor is yours. I'll let you start wherever you want to start. What'd you make of Shedeur Sanders, Dillon Gabriel, and this entire Browns offense through the entire.
I mean, overall, the offense wasn't good. The quarterback play wasn't good. I do like what I seen from.
Hold on, let me mute that. All I'm saying is, you gotta throw screens, dog. And Valerie, that is not why Shedeur hadn't been given first team reps. He ain't been given first team reps because his coach is selfish. You go around the league and ask any other person, or is their second string quarterback getting first team reps? And I promise you they'll tell you yes. But we finna get to G. Bush and them. Y'all know how we do after the game.
The quarterback play wasn't good. The offense wasn't good at all. I didn't think the wide receivers really contributed much. I didn't think the offensive line did much to help the cause at all. I think Cam Robinson got hurt. We couldn't get a running game going. And I think the book is out on the Cleveland Browns. It's been out on the Cleveland Browns.
All right,
if you can shut the run game down early, you got a pretty damn good shot of beating the Browns because our offense seemed to not be able to execute chunk plays down the field. And so this was another situation to where you waste a stellar effort from Myles Garrett. The defense played really, really good for the most part of the game. I thought that last play when they came with Andrews on that sweep for his first career rushing touchdown, I just thought that was one hell of a play call. You're looking at it, and it's the same thing, just a different week. You play good in 2 or 3 of the phases, and then you don't get enough from the offense to be able to give yourself a legit shot to win the game. Even when Webster muffed the punt, you get the ball within the 10-yard line, and you can't even punch the damn ball in for 6. This offense gave us nothing. Stellar defensive performance. I thought the special teams was better, much better than what they was last week. But the rest of it, it is what it is. Same old story, just a different week.
G, what'd you think of the quarterback situation? Give me your thoughts on Dillon in the first half, Shedeur in the second.
So listen, I echo some of the same thing, man. We got to a situation where this was a great defensive battle. This was a great defensive effort. I thought Myles Garrett played another Hall of Fame type game where he basically kept us in it. Carson Schwarzenegger played a monster game. I thought Mason Graham played very well. I think overall, I found myself when the game was, I believe it was 16-10. When it was 16-10, I found myself saying they need a play. They need one play. In that play in this game, if you could have got a touchdown and got it to 23, this game would have been over because Lamar Jackson looked hobbled. Lamar Jackson looked like he was in pain after a couple of hits. And I thought Lamar Jackson kind of didn't even have it. Derrick Henry had a nice run at the end of the game, but the Cleveland Browns defense even stopped them on the goal line. So in terms of the quarterback play, I thought it was more some of the same things that we saw. I thought Dillon Gabriel made a couple nice throws in the first half. I looked at some of the things that he was doing when he rolled out and got hit. I don't know why they was running read option with him. That was crazy to me. Why would you even? I think he ended up getting hit a few times and he leaves it with the concussions. But here's the thing. Shedeur Sanders came in the football game. He completed his first 2 passes, looked like he was in rhythm, looked like he was ready to go. And then Baltimore did what Baltimore was going to do. If you got a rookie quarterback making his first start, I'm bringing the pressure. And once he brought the pressure, it looked like Shedeur got out of rhythm. It looked like he was looking around. He took a couple of sacks. He got hit on the interception. And after that, that was going to be the game plan. The game plan was, all right, well, listen, if he's going to be in this football game, we're going to speed up his clock. We're going to make sure that this guy going to feel our pressure. I thought he had a nice throw at the end of the game. I thought he moved the ball a little bit, stepped up. He looked like he started to get more comfortable. But Baltimore, at the end, they did a really nice job calling timeouts, put him in a position where, all right, we're not going to they dropped 4, made him make the decision, and then they had nice defensive play on the end. So, again, I echo what Earl is saying. Not enough offense. You can't beat a team like that. And Lamar Jackson is going to make just enough plays to get you done. And the thought process was, hey, we needed one play. And we needed one play for the front of the offense. They stopped the run. Kyle Van Noy talked about bearing down on the defense, making sure that we make sure that Quinshon Judkins, we're going to stop him. All that other stuff, we about to stop that. That's the situation that we saw. It was too late at the end. But at the end of the day, defense did its thing. Offense still not ready to go. Need to see more from the offense if they want to win football games.
Yeah, Miles is incredible, guys. He has 9 sacks in 2 games this year. 5 against the Patriots, 4. He's the best defensive player in football. It's not close. He should win DPOY, even on a team that wins 3 games. He's incredible. The defense was incredible. Dillon made 2 nice throws in the first half. I thought the rest of the first half was completely forgettable from Dillon Gabriel. Outside of those 2 throws, nothing to remember. Shedeur comes in. They say it on the broadcast. Dillon's being evaluated for a concussion. Shedeur has his helmet on. Those first 2 passes, I got texts from people in the stadium saying it was like Jesus just rose. That's how loud the stadium erupted when Shedeur completed that first out route to go 1 for 1. He completed his first 2 passes. Then he had 7 straight incompletions. I got to keep the same energy we do for Shedeur, we do for Dillon. It was an ugly stretch. He played horrible for those 7 passes. He had the interception. He should have been picked off another time by Kyle Hamilton. He got lucky to get out of that. I thought when pressure came and they brought the house, and yes, the Browns' offensive line is atrocious. He started retreating, looked a lot like the Rams game, like a lot of the pre-draft comments were on Shedeur. That's how he kind of handles pressure. But none of that matters if he comes back in the 2-minute drill and leads a game-tying drive. I thought he showed his arm strength on that one pass to Fannin. It was a really nice ball. I thought he did a good job scrambling against pressure instead of taking a sack to go from 1st or 2nd and 17 if he took the sack to make 2nd and 5. Wasn't enough at the end of the day. It is one half of football. Do not make any overarching judgments on any player based off one half of football. But Shedeur had a chance to come in and I think steal the starting job away. If he came out and balled in that half, I don't think it'd be possible for the Browns to go back to Dillon. I didn't think he did it. It is what it is. But I thought he was kind of underwhelming overall for a full half of football. It's 4-16 for how many yards did he finish with? 4-16, 47 yards, 1 interception. It's underwhelming, but it's one half of football. I'm not going to kill the guy. Got no real reps with the first teams at all throughout this entire season. So disappointing, but Myles Garrett's incredible. And we can talk about Myles Garrett for the next hour and a half if we want to. How do teams not block this guy? Like, how do teams know he's coming off the edge, know he's as good as he is, and still allow him to completely wreck the impact?
Well, I will say, listen, before I get to Myles Garrett, because he's tremendously great, I will say I want to see the energy level, because we say we keep the same energy level. And we talk about all the time, people say, hey, I'm not going to judge you on a half of football. I'm not going to judge you on this. I'm not going to judge you on that. Listen, at the end of the day, we take a look at this situation, and Dillon Gabriel has been getting reps since the beginning of time. So here's what we're going to say. Shedeur Sanders obviously came into a football game. We always say you got to be ready to play and ready to go. You're a play away from going in. However, he went in. He had some ups. He had some downs. And you're right. He did not look good in those 7 throws in the game against the Baltimore Ravens. However, we must keep the same energy. And if we're going to say we're not going to get on Dillon Gabriel after 4 or 5 weeks, we can't get on Dillon. We can't get on Shedeur Sanders and say he's garbage after one half of football where he came in and mop up duty.
Real quick, G. I have been honest with Dillon Gabriel. I said he's a backup before he got drafted.
Right.
He had a forgettable half. I'm not saying.
Well, I'm not saying you.
Yeah.
I'm saying not you in general.
In general. Okay, you're saying in general.
Not you. I'm talking about because there will be obviously because I said before. I said we're gonna when he played against Minnesota. I said, listen, I'm not gonna kill him. I ain't gonna kill him. He came in against Minnesota. It was a play he could have hit to end the game. I said, well, listen, I want to see progress over a long, sustained period of time. So the situation is, I'm gonna say the same thing. He came in. He had a chance to win the football game. He had a chance to do something at the end, Earl. He didn't get it done. But, we're not going to say, oh, he's just garbage because why? Because he came in a game and didn't get it done.
Well, Shedeur not garbage at all. This is his first ever NFL action. He came in the second half of a game. As we all know, even in practice, the man doesn't get any reps with the first team. You consider the circumstances. Yeah, there was a bad stretch there. But that last drive, even if we didn't score the game-winning touchdown, I really was confident in what I saw. And I'm not even like gassing them or the situation. You just think about the energy. You look at the moxie, right? Just think about some of the things that we keep saying as issues. You think on what was that, third or second down or third down, whatever the case may be, and he steps up in the pocket and he scrambles forward for 7 yards. Like, that is something that's vintage QB type stuff when you are in those type of moments, right? Even the shots that he missed downfield, at least he was taking chunk shots down the field, 12, 13, 14 yards down the field. He had a play where he gave his wide receiver a chance to make a throw. And then you look where they came with the blindside blitz. He was able to feel the pressure, navigate up out the pocket, and find room to navigate. These is all things that you want to see your quarterback do in a 2-minute drill or in a 2-minute situation. And so if you look at that, that can give you some hope. Like, okay, if I'm Kevin Stefanski, regardless of what happened with Dillon Gabriel, that's enough to let me know right there, my backup quarterback needs a little bit more first-team reps than what he's getting. And let's see what happens with Dillon Gabriel as he goes through the concussion protocol now. But it'll be very interesting to see what Shedeur looks like given a full week of reps with the ones, if he gets the opportunity to start next week, and then we'll go from there. But by no means can you evaluate any player after 2 quarters of football in their first ever NFL game.
By the way, it's the first 2-minute drill because he didn't get an opportunity to do the 2-minute drill against the Rams. So you in there against the Ravens, ready to go. And look, at one point in time, that could have been, he couldn't even, the pass he made to even get him there was a very nice football. So my thing is, listen, we gonna keep the same energy. We gonna see the evaluation, and I want to see how you look progressing from this week, from next week to the next week to the next week. That's how we moving with it. Now about Myles Garrett.
Yeah. Let's go, Myles Garrett.
Let's go to Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett. Listen, it's crazy to even talk about trading this dude because Myles Garrett put you in a situation where he almost legitimately keeps you in the football game. I mean, he almost keeps you by himself in any football game. It's kind of crazy that he's that good. And any talk about trading Myles Garrett or moving Myles Garrett and doing whatever thing we talking about, nah, bro. This dude is literally a walking Hall of Famer. And he does it against Lamar Jackson. He does it against all these other teams. And by the way, I laughed and joked. You had one of your 6-pack questions, McNuggets. You talked about whether defensive player of the year. Yeah. He might actually play on one of the worst teams in the league, and he might be a defensive player of the year candidate. He might be the odds-on favorite. He's that good right now.
Oh, he is. No, he will be tomorrow. Like he's second right now. He will be tomorrow. After this, there's no way he's not the odds-on favorite. I just don't get from another team standpoint. And Mason Graham played awesome today.
Oh, he played nice too.
His best game of the season by far. Carson Schlesinger was incredible again. The defensive line as a whole, I thought did a really good job.
He had a game. Shout out to Mike Hall, man.
Mike Hall had a sack.
Mike Hall
had a deflection on the interception. Like the Browns defense played awesome. They played. Derrick Henry had the one long run. He broke out of a tackle 60 yards down the field. Other than that, they did a great job keeping him in check. I just don't understand if you're coming into a game against the Browns. I don't care if you have to put a tight end out and put an offensive lineman in, and put your running back on that side to chip, and roll Lamar or whoever the quarterback is to the opposite side of the field. There's no way in hell I'm letting Myles Garrett single-handedly beat me. And this is the second time in a game this season where Myles Garrett has almost single-handedly won a game for the Browns. And ironically, he has a game with 5 sacks that they lost by 18 or 19. And he's a game with 4 sacks where they lost by a touchdown. One defensive end ain't going to win you a game, but he did everything in his damn power to make sure the Browns had a chance late to go down and potentially win the game. He's incredible. And G, you said this before. I got to give you credit on this, man. I get frustrated sometimes with Myles when he doesn't go to training camp and he misses some OTAs or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, you're right. Like, none of that shit matters when you're that good. Like you're just right. Some people are just above the law. Myles Garrett is above football law, and I'm done. I'm never gonna get mad at him for skipping an OTA again. If they say he falls asleep in meetings, you know what, Myles? If you want to do what you do on the field, you can do whatever the hell you want to because you've earned the right to do it.
He's now to the stat. You remember Michael Jordan used to lose thousands of dollars gambling?
Yeah.
Like no one cares. Remember LeBron James used to be passive aggressive and be like, man, he'd be cryptic and be doing all kind of. Listen, there's a couple of people. It don't matter what you're talking about. Myles Garrett is just one of them dudes. And by the way, he has 2 out of the 3. First of all, he plays injured. He plays hard, and the dude right now could be looking around to be like, yo, I'm done with this. I'm going to check out. But the dude is out here still continually playing hard. So to me, Myles Garrett, I don't say nothing to him. Whatever you want to do, drive slow.
I mean, forget what you say. I mean, I hear Mike saying like, man, how in the world can you just let Myles Garrett beat you? Hey, bro, I think they trying. I think they trying their best. Like, Myles is like one of those MJ, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant type dudes. Like, ain't no stopping him. You just really hope you can contain him. That's one of those situations. We done seen games this season to where opponents then put 3 offensive linemen on Myles Garrett, and he still got home on the quarterback. They are in them coaching rooms all week, man, trying to scheme up some type of way to stop Myles Garrett. It ain't no stopping Myles Garrett. You just better hope you contain him. And containing Myles Garrett is a game where he got like 4 or 5 QB hits, but he ain't getting no sacks or nothing like that. Right? But then he had games like this, and listen, Lamar can move, bum knee or not, he can move. So he gave dudes fits, man. I'm telling you. We started talking about this a couple weeks ago. It's legit now. The Browns, like, even within the midst of being 2-8, you can have the defensive player of the year and the defensive rookie of the year this season.
That rookie year, that's back. That's on.
That's almost in the that's pretty much in the bag, right?
That's on.
Yeah.
I think
that's on up.
You need
that is bigger odds or smaller odds, like better odds for Schlesinger than Garrett right now. Guys, before we get to our next stop, we got to do a quick read from Mint Mobile. If you're still overpaying for wireless, it's time to say yes to saying no. At Mint Mobile, their favorite word is no. No contracts, no monthly bills.
Now that the McNuggets are gone and they are cleaning up over there in Cleveland, let's talk about it. The game overall was a good game. The defense dominated the game as we expected them to do. Myles Garrett is a freak of nature when it comes to playing the game of football. He has the drive and the art of playing the defensive end that no other player in the league has. Myles Garrett is elite. He is better than any defensive end in the game of football. Nobody can stop him. He should be triple teamed at all times. Dillon Gabriel, on the other hand, has been getting first team reps since he stepped in Cleveland. Dillon Gabriel should have been 10 times better than he has been all season. But nevertheless, in game 6, Dillon Gabriel has done what Dillon Gabriel has always done. Nothing. Dillon Gabriel had no parts of those 16 points. He got 9. He's 3, 3, 3, and 3. Like we all knew, when Shedeur entered the game would look different. It would feel different. It would play different. But what hasn't taken place is first team reps. And first team reps are mandatory to have rhythm with the players you are playing with, to know those crosses, to know when they're going to break out, to be able to set your team up to be good. Yeah, Shedeur had some faults. Shedeur made some mistakes, but that's only to be expected from a rookie quarterback who has had no first team reps, who has had no play time with that offensive line, who has done nothing with the players that were on the field. And yet and still, they almost came back. Gage Lawredan catches that pass. Game is tied. Now all of a sudden, nobody is looking at Shedeur crazy. Shedeur has his faults as a quarterback. Those will change with playing the game. See, but you can't get better unless you play. This week was a one half of a football game, not an entire game. Dillon had 6 of those, and he hasn't gotten better each time he's played. He's only gotten worse. With Shedeur, we expect him to get better. As he got better as the game went along, he didn't regress as the game. He got better toward the end of the game. He didn't get worse. He got better. Those passes start getting completed. If Harold Fanning Jr. makes that pass, catches that ball, you're in better field position. It's a different game at that point. It's a few drops. There shouldn't have been drops. Shedeur got better as the game went on. And that's what counts. We expect him to make mistakes. We expect him to do some of the things that he's always done in college. Those things are going to happen. But as the game progressed, he progressed. And that is the difference between Shedeur and Dillon. As the game progresses with Dillon, he gets worse. That's why he has a concussion now. The play calling has to get better. There was not one screen called in the midst of all of those blitzes. You know they coming. You know a defensive coordinator say, hey, they got a new quarterback in the game. He a rookie. It's in the house. And there was no adjustment. There was no sliding of the pocket. There was no different run plays. There was no screen plays. There was no wide receiver screens. There was no nothing. In essence, the Browns didn't adjust to the quarterback that they had in the game. They just continued down the path that they were always going to go down. Those are the same plays that would have been in the game if Dillon was in the game, which we know he wouldn't have completed. But with Shedeur in the game, the field of play is extended. There are no 5 to 6 yard passes. All of a sudden, we going 15, 20 yards downfield. We go into the end zone from the 40. Wait a minute. They wasn't doing this in the first half. Hold on, coach. If Gage Larvadan holds on to that pass, it's a touchdown. If Shedeur doesn't overthrow that pass in the end zone, that might be a touchdown. If Isaiah Bond moves on time, because he's too late to move. But nobody has played or practiced with Shedeur, so they don't know what to do when he's out of the pocket. They don't know his scrambling. They don't understand that. It takes a level of good coaching, good play calling, and good quarterback play to win a football game. And all three was lacking at that phase of the game. In order to get better, the play calling is going to have to change. The play calling is going to have to get better. Shedeur is going to have to do better in the pocket. Shedeur is going to have to throw the ball away. All that extra scrambling, gotta go. Gotta get the ball out. Gotta see it. Understand there are going to be some sacks, but we need you to lose 6 yards and not 12 yards. But all in all, Shedeur looked like a football player. Shedeur looked like a quarterback. Shedeur looks like someone that can make the offense produce. Dillon Gabriel, not so much. So we'll see going into next week. We're going to get the reports. Mary Kay Cabot and Tony Grossi, they're going to have a field day with Shedeur scrambling out of the pocket and getting sacked. Don't worry about that. Because that's only a half of football. That's only somebody coming off the bench cold. That's only the Ravens doing what the Ravens were supposed to do and sending the house to get that freshman quarterback. Get that rookie. But now, Kevin Stefanski, what are you going to do? How are you going to change? How are you going to adapt? Because your game plan is now out the window. This is where we are. You're going to have to be better. You're going to have to do better. And if not, Kevin Stefanski, you need to be fired. Just that simple. If you're not ready for what's going on, you need to be fired. Because now your plan is over with. Dillon Gabriel don't need no reps. He in concussion protocol. So practice belongs to Shedeur all week. First team reps, here we come. Bailey Zappi, we putting you in the lineup, big boy. You going to quarterback too. And Dillon, you're going to have to hold a clipboard next week. Because why would you rush him back? So, what do you do from here? It's a lot of adjustments going to have to come along with it. They're going to lose their mind, but it is what it is. We're going to live to see what happens next week. The Raiders are going to Vegas next week. Geno ain't that good. The Raiders defense is okay. But that offensive line can handle the Raiders front four because they don't push like the Ravens defensive front pushes. So it is what it is. Now, I appreciate all y'all for coming and hanging out. Y'all know tomorrow, because I'm finna go take a nap. Because y'all know I'm still a truck driver. I got to get on the road tonight. I'm going to run down to Houston and come back. I'll be back early in the morning. I'm going to drop a video of what I just said and some more stuff later on tonight. But I want to thank every last one of y'all for coming out. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button on your way out if you haven't done either one. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, chilling with us today. Y'all know how we get down on Sunday. But all in all, Shedeur got in the game. And I told y'all he was coming. So am I. I'm out of here. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace out.